Well, good morning. You hear that? One of my fucking USB devices doesn't work. Or it's malfunctioning or whatever the fuck. And guess what? It's one of my hard drives. Great. Looks like it works now. Fantastic. I think this really long USB cord that Nick sent me is now officially outlived its usefulness. Because it just won't connect. Put you over here in the storage area and you stay there. Thanks, Nick. It worked really well for a long time. I have to let some things back themselves up while I'm sleeping, so that's pretty cool. My comment is the #1 comment on the Charles Trippy talking about them getting divorced or whatever thing. And what the fuck is this new lens rainbow shit? There's a lot of internet white knights in the comments on that. But basically, and if you have no clue what this is about, then fine, you know, whatever. I understand. Not everybody watches CTFXC. The video has like 4 million views, so it's good to see that a lot of people agree with me. What else is new? Toot toot. Anyway, that's my horn that I was tooting my own horn. Anyway, I just don't like when people are insincere and they're not really who they say they are and shit on the internet, because I think genuine honesty goes a long way. I think that people are attracted to that, and I think the reason people seek it out the most is because the internet, ever since around 2010 or so, has just become so saturated with like fake people trying to just be other shit. I mean, even now Game Grumps are getting a lot of fucking flack. It's really hard. It really is. It's hard to tell if people's missions are genuine. I don't give a shit if your mission is to be a hateful bigot online. As long as you actually are a hateful fucking bigot and not some guy going, wow, you know what'll make me a lot of money? Ha ha ha. Pretending to be a bigot on the internet. And there's a couple of people who actually are like that. I just went on a 10-minute rant that I can probably shrink into about 2 minutes because it doesn't really matter to a lot of you guys. I was asked my opinion on the CTFXC divorce. So I'll tell you right now, if you don't want to fucking hear about any of this, or you don't know what CTFXC is and this doesn't matter to you, skip to the time code that's right here and you don't have to listen to me talk about this. Get divorced. I don't give a fuck. I actually hope that they sort of fix their relationship, but if they get divorced, I ain't gonna give a flying fuck. I ain't gonna give a fuck. This is the glue that holds your entire career together, and you're like, oh, let's just get divorced. That's like learning that Shay Carl beats his kids and beats his wife. And then he's like, fuck him, I'm getting a divorce. Whoa! How the fuck? His audience would backstab him so fast. That's what I mean by you gotta be genuine. You can't just all of a sudden make decisions that are not in character for who we thought you were supposed to be. This is why it doesn't make any sense, because if it's just a character, hi, I'm just a character, well then it's really easy for me to contradict my character, like the way my character is supposed to be. But if I'm genuinely like the way that I am, or if Charles Trippy is genuinely, you know, who he says he is, then it's really hard for him to turn around and Flippy the Bird and go, oh, we're getting a divorce, whatever, fuck it. That's like if I came to you and said, like, oh, I didn't want Nani anymore, so you know what I did? I just took her to the pound. Or I had her euthanized. I didn't want anybody else to own her. I didn't want to give her a second chance. I just euthanized my dog. I didn't want to put up with her anymore. She peed in the house one too many times or something. Ah, prump. How much of a dick would I be? You know, you're starting to see what I'm saying, right? How fast would you fucking hate me? And that's kind of how I feel about the divorce thing. That might be going a little overboard or whatever, but that's just how I feel. Don't listen to anything I just said. I would never do that. You're my bim bim. And you're tired, so you want me to go to sleep. Got the hard drive working its ass off there. 250 gigabytes that I can move off of my computer. A lot of it's like backed up videos and stuff, and I'm an idiot. I should have done this a lot earlier. But if I'm going to have the space to install WildStar, I'm going to have to make room. Also, I wanted to share this app with you. If you guys have a hard time falling asleep, like I do, the only really surefire way where I will fall asleep and have really good sleep is if I am sick and I take NyQuil or something. Or I'll take melatonin once in a while, like a couple of tablets. But I fall asleep to sound. Guaranteed. If it's raining outside, I will pass the fuck out. If it is raining and I crack my window and I can smell the fresh rain, oh fuck, I will fall asleep. It's called Storm Simulator, or it's Storm Sim. It's a really good app. It's free. There's a paid for version, but you don't need to get that one. I also have this fireplace one and this relaxing moods or whatever, and an air horn and rain. But Storm Sim is fucking cool. Let me show you why. You can build your own like storms in here. So I have random rain, and then all of these are lightning strikes, and they will go off on their own timed intervals. But if I go back to library, there's pattering rain, which I think is just a rain. Yeah, it's rain and a bunch of different lightning strikes that I've thrown in here. You can customize these. It is so good, and I fall asleep all the time. They're not sponsoring me, but I love the app, and it works really well, and it sounds crisp. Oh my God. Rathalos. In any case, I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you in the morning. It's morning. It's actually not. It's the afternoon. It took me a while to fall asleep, but when I did, I did. Yes. Oh my God, let me show you what it looks like outside. Go. Look at how nice it is. It's just at that tail end of the battle, man. Like, it'll snow around here, and then the next day it'll be 50, 60 degrees. Hopefully that's the end of it. Hopefully we don't have to put up with this shit anymore. Spring, please arrive. We are more than ready for you. Fucking pissing me off, piece of shit ass. Piece of shit, die! Ugh. I just get a little too emotional about it. I feel good. I gotta start work on a build video today, so I'm gonna start scripting it. I figured it all out yesterday. And I'm not gonna spoil it and tell you about it now because it's a very simple build with a very simple purpose. There's not a whole lot of explanation that needs to go into it. I think that's just how I feel because all I do is play warrior and all the traits are like up in my brain. At least all the ones that I use that are like, that pertain to me. Or that I would say pertain to a majority of DPS warriors. Cookie cutter greatsword stuff, but with a little bit of dis or something like that. I was looking at all the new Grandmaster traits, and only 2 of them are really good that I think are good. Dual wield agility or whatever the hell trait. It says like you just attack faster when you're dual wielding, when you have like a, you know, an axe, a mace, or a sword in your offhand. And I'm like, that's cool and all, but there's no way to like tell how much faster you're dealing damage because there's no mods allowed in the game because they'll ban you. That makes total sense. So that kind of a trait is not as exciting because there's nothing to report on. There's no way. I mean, I'll try it to see like if you actually do see how much faster. I can do a recorded side-by-side comparison, but are you really gonna notice anything? I doubt it. Hey, don't go into the woods, please. So don't go over here where all the poop is. It's a cool build, I like it. You guys are gonna like it too, if you play a warrior. Or you can just, you know, with all these tomes of knowledge and shit everybody's getting nowadays, you might as well just level up a warrior for free with tomes of knowledge and just be like boom, 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 boom. The back piece, the Balthazar back piece, you can sell that. So it's like 70 G's right now on the trading post. Nani! Last time you ran over there, you ran away, remember that? Remember that when you left? And didn't come back till the next day? Yeah, that was you who did that. You guys remember that, right? Couldn't find her? Shit. Yeah, I need all my original World of Warcraft accounts from 8 years ago because I'm on live chat with a GM right now because I got an email as soon as I got inside that said, your account's been locked. And I'm like, for what? I was just logged into it yesterday to see if I got my Heroes of the Storm invite. And now it's locked, and I'm just like, all right, it's locked. My problem is I didn't update my phone number on my Battle.net because I got a new phone like back in September last year. She's not responding. She's just like, I answer a question she asks, and she's just waiting and waiting and waiting and wait. And I'm like, that's the right answer. I know that's the right answer to a secret question, but anyway, it was really kind of nostalgic to whip out the old original 3 expansions still in their box. Because I think with Miss, I didn't... Cataclysm and Miss, I never bought the boxes. I just freaking digitally downloaded it, so... But she needed my original CD key. And I gave her that. And then now she's like, what's your address? And I'm like, I gave you the original CD key. That should be enough, lady. Come on. That's not the address either, but you got the secret question. What the fuck is my address then? Oh, I bet you the apartment number's wrong, because I moved apartments back in 2010. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Did you just bring me your Brumble Brew Gamble Brust, huh? You gonna give it to me? You didn't. Gotta give it to me. No. Give it to me. It's a bad habit you have, is licking my finger. Get that thing. Put it in my hand. No, you give it to me. Don't be a brat about this. You're the one who wanted. Did you see her just ninja sneak? Give it to me. Pick this up with your mouth. Good. Give it. I'm not gonna throw. I'm not throwing it unless you do the rules. Pick up your thing. Your half tire. All right, then walk away then. I don't give a fuck. All right, put it in my hand. Pick up your toy. We don't leave a mess around here. Want me to throw it? Here it comes. Whoa. You got it. Maybe. Never mind. It's pretty close. You're pretty close. New consultation prize. Want to try again? You fucking missed it. You did it. Great. I'm glad. I got a question about if I'm going to post when I stream on the Patreon. Yes. I'll also be putting it out on Twitter because I don't want everybody who doesn't really participate in the Patreon to really not be aware of what's going on. Because I want as many people to participate in the streams and in the videos and stuff. It's really just the vlogs and everything I consider to be like exclusive to this. And I enjoy making them. And these things, I mean, these vlogs might start off being just like, Dante, he who lives at home, or whatever. But they'll get a little exciting later on, especially when we start getting into the nitty-gritty of things that I really want to do, like being able to go places and visit friends and go to conventions and things like that. Because if I go on these trips, I'm taking you with me. So you're getting extra content via the vlogs, which will just get more people interested in checking out the, you know, the Patreon. Like, for example, we'll put out a video of going to a convention or something sometime this year. And I'll put a little note saying like, oh, we got some behind the scenes stuff, vlog action, go to the Patreon. And it's just, you know, just encourage people to be a part of the $1 perk. And there's only 12 people who are part of the $1 perk, which is really surprising because I would think that that would be the one that a lot more people would be a part of. And I really wanted to make that $1 perk worth it as best as it possibly could be. I'm just so glad that it's working out. That's why I talk about it, even though it might get a little redundant and a little annoying over here. Right? You know what I'm talking about. That's your I'm annoyed face. Yeah, go ahead, show everybody what you do with your happy thing. Go ahead. This dog knows who you are. I got her when I was vlogging last. She's around the camera. She knows what's going on. Which, by the way, one of the first things that I'm going to do when I have some money to spend on doing some upgrades and whatnot is I'm going to get a new camera. This camera was good to me for the 1.5 years straight making videos every single day. And it's going to work out now, but it's got a couple of flaws with it. I'm really kind of worried that it's probably not going to last as long. It'll be a good backup camera just in case we do stuff with the new camera and the batteries run dry or one of the cameras is in repair. It's still a good camera for those reasons, but it's just been through a lot and I don't want it to peter out. So yeah, we will be getting a new camera and it'll be great because this camera's capability isn't the greatest, but I still love it. It's one of my first cameras. My other cameras are up here. Oh, here's the first Flip. Remember that? Remember this one? Anybody remember this one? Somebody bought out Flip and they ran the company into the ground. There either are no more Flip cameras or Flip cameras are just shitty now or something. They weren't that great of cameras in the first place. In any case, I'm probably going to be busy for the rest of the night and because it's only 8:30, I'm going to be scripting some videos and doing some other stuff before I get too caught up in whatever the hell's going on. I just want to say we'll talk to you later. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow as usual. Don't forget about junk and get crit.